What's up guys, that Racing Game Guy here. Today I am driving Jeremy's 350Z. Right off the bat, getting into it, one of the first things that you'll notice as soon as you shut the door is it's really cramped in here. And the door is pretty much right on top of you. I mean, if I leave my elbow here about normal driving position, there's about 2 inches of space, 2-3 inches of space between my elbow and the door. So the door really kind of cramps you in, kind of keeps you in here. The seats are really nice. The seats, they're really comfortable. They're like almost kind of lower end cloth seats, but they're a really nice bucket seat. They keep you in the seat really well. They hug you really nicely. They extend out really far just to kind of add that extra grip and keep you in the seat around curves. One thing that Jeremy mentioned that I'm also noticing is the steering wheel is a bit large for the car. As far as the power, it's not too bad. It could use some boost, but it's not that bad. I'm definitely not gonna knock it because it is quick. And it has a pretty mild exhaust system, but one that still sounds really, really good. It has a great tone to it. It has a peppy tone, but it's definitely not loud at all. It's not overly loud. And as far as the outside of the car goes, all it is lowered about 2.5 inches, Jeremy said, and it tucks lowered on springs 2.5 inches, which to me is awesome. The fact that it just comes low enough from the factory to where all you gotta do is slap springs on it and any other supporting mods that it might need with the springs, and it tucks the tires. That to me is awesome. And this car looks great with the tires tucked up under the fenders. So this car comes with a 3.5 liter, it's a V6 from Nissan. Puts out close to 300 horsepower, which is really impressive for this car and really impressive for the time period that this car came out in. Getting on the gas, you can tell there's some power there. You can tell it's got a little bit of torque to it, but you know, again, it's nothing like crazy, but at the same time, it's nothing that you can't fix with a small turbo. You know, like a lot of other cars out there, they come from the factory, they're just tuned really mildly, and they just need something to give them that extra pep and get them going more. And it's really fun driving this car because this is a car that I've been wanting to drive. It's a car that I've been wanting to review. I've always liked the Zs. One of my friends had a 1990 300ZX that was really nice. It was a really fun car. And driving the 350Z, it's also a really fun car. It handles well. It's pretty responsive to any steering input. I mean, it's awesome. It's a really great driving experience. And aside from the large steering wheel, it is responsive. I wish the steering wheel was a little bit smaller. It would give it a little bit better response if my hands were a little bit closer together. But I mean, you know, all that stuff, it can be fixed aftermarket. You know, they come from the factory, they're just mild cars, but these cars can really go big.
stop sign is.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll take a right, and it'll dump back out. You'll know where you'll be at.
I do love the sound of them.
Yeah. It's hardy, but it's not too loud.
Yeah. It's like a really rich tone.
Yeah.
It's not too raspy.
I did lose my my third gauge when I put the aftermarket head unit in, which you can fix, but it's it's kind of finicky in how you do it and getting the center console. It's a little bit of a
See that way, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
A little bit of a pain, but I do like that idea of my oil pressure gauge, and you're not scraping. That's
What was it?
it's the it's one of the pieces to the exhaust, and it's really long and it hangs down. Because I thought I was always scraping. I was like, why? But it's
It's up there.
yeah. I think for stock, because it's completely stock. The only thing that's done under the hood is a cold air intake.
Yeah, so for stock, that's not too bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Chirp's tires.
It's plenty for me.
Yeah.
If I want to do anything speedy, I have the crotch rocket.
Yeah, definitely.
So definitely when you get on it, you can definitely hear that the air intake trying to suck air.
It's a really light little car. Put the windows up here. It's a light little car. It's, you know, it handles tight. It's responsive. It's really fun. It almost, the handling almost resembles that of the FRS. It's a very similar, like just the way it handles and everything, the way it feels. It's really similar, and I don't know, call me crazy for comparing it, but to me it is. It's really fun. It's a great driving experience. All, you know, all around everything. Somebody coming this way. So that's not bad at all.
No.
Probably get really good gas mileage.
Yeah, you get about the best I had it, we drove it, me and my girlfriend went to Lake Winnepesaukah right before she shipped out. We went to Lake, I filled it up, went to Lake Winnepesaukah, drove it back, and then turned around and drove it to Chattanooga and back, and it got about 380 on a full tank, so yeah. It's not too bad.
Probably better than my car. My car is a 4.0 with a 5-speed though.
You got a lot more power than I do as well.
No, not necessarily. It's about 200 to the wheels.
Huh.
I think as far as the power, I think it feels about the same. My overall thoughts on this car, would I get one? Absolutely. This, driving it is making me want one. Maybe one day, but I mean, the outside, it looks really good. It's a really sporty looking car, very sporty looking. It's almost, especially the front of it, particularly the front of it, kind of resembles the GTR a little bit. You know, Nissan threw in some of that styling. It's like a baby GTR kind of, you know, call me crazy for saying that, but it's kind of like a baby GTR as far as the looks. And I mean, everything, the handling and the power, it's like a very, very toned down GTR. I mean, the sound and everything, it's all there. So, you know, if you want to buy the poor man's GTR, get a 350Z. But the interior is nice. It's a really comfortable ride. It's shockingly comfortable, especially being lowered about 2.5 inches. But I mean, the seats help that some. The seats are very comfortable. I'm really impressed with them. But the ride quality and everything is great. It's a really good car, you know, and they're kind of underrated, really. You know, overall, I would rate this car like a 7 or 8. Honestly, it doesn't deserve any less than that. Enjoyed the 350Z review. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think, what your thoughts on the 370 or the 350, I should say, are. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more awesome stuff. Thank you guys for watching.